Morgan Wright here, Jack Bauer, cyber dog extraordinaire, head of Sheepdog Nation, actually chief of Sheepdog Nation, coming to you with some big news. My future's so bright, I got to wear shades right now. Hey, we have liftoff. We have the official launch of the Sheepdog Parent Podcast. It went live. I figured out a couple technical difficulties. I stayed up till Monday night at 11 o'clock p.m., even though I had to turn around and get up early the next morning. I spent the last 2 days at a public safety conference, but I wanted to get this done. I figured out the last technical glitch. So it's up on iTunes, it's up on Google Play, it's up on Stitcher, a couple other places, but those are the three main platforms. So hey guys, click on that link, go check it out. I appreciate it if you would download, subscribe, no matter which platform you're on. Leave me some reviews and stuff. I think this is going to be good. They're all bite size, 15 to 20, 22 minutes like that. Nothing overly long. But I kind of follow the same format each time. We talk about a news article, kind of like I do here. Then we talk about a tech, an issue with tech applications, maybe review stuff like Snapchat, after school, Omegle, things like that, and then end up with some parenting tips to help you navigate this digital jungle of social media and technology, because I and Jack Bauer are your guide. All right. So, hey, let's talk about this today. Like I said, finally got this done. Got the podcast. Look, we're going to be improving it. Also, go to my site, morganwright.us. All sorts of free resources there. What's a bug doing in here? All sorts of free resources there that we're going to make sure that we can help you out with stuff. The previous two webinars, the links to those replays are also on there. You got to go see them. Dr. Andy Garrett and I did one on the psychology of social media. And then the initial one that I did with Big A, Aaron Walker, we did on kids, tweens, teens, and tech. The hidden dangers. So make sure you go check those things out. Hey, so this is kind of leads me into this today, because everybody's getting in the game. Nobody is immune from having these big corporations decide they want to start targeting kids. And I've got a huge problem with these big companies targeting kids. And here's what I'm talking about. Amazon has a kid-friendly version of Echo Dot for kids. Well, that sounds pretty cool until we start looking at a couple of things. One of the things they talk about is they said, this is the future of home networking. It's the portal we'll soon use to integrate all the tech into our lives. And guess what? We're going to be teaching our kids how to become addicted to this technology. Now, they've taken it a step further, according to this article. It says, with the Echo Dot Kids Edition, it has all the same functionality as the regular one, except it's got that wicked cool covering on it. It can be thrown about. It can be hurt. It can be kicked, and it'll still survive. And it also has a kid-friendly subscription, 1 year to this thing called Amazon Free Time, which will allow them access only to kid-friendly books, movies, TV shows, educational apps, and games. Okay, so what happens after the end of 1 year? You got to pay for it. If you don't pay for it, guess what? It turns into a regular Echo Dot. Just one for kids that they're going to have access to all this stuff too. So again, this is one of those things, folks. And this is turning your kids into free marketing research for Amazon. They're going to find out what the kids are asking about, and guess where it's going to be served up to? It's going to be served up to you, the parents, to go buy that kind of stuff for those kids. So here's what's going to happen. Junior is going to get on there, and he's going to say, I want to see a story about this. Well, of course, those kids can't buy anything, but pretty soon, guess what's going to be showing up into your feed? Junior really likes stories about this, and he also liked this movie. And pretty soon, you're going to be buying a bunch of stuff because Amazon is mining data from your children to do this. Now, look, I don't begrudge anybody. It's legal for them to do that. Whether it's ethical or not, I think is a different issue. It's legal for them to do that, but it's also legal for you parents to say, no, not going to give this to my kids, not right now. And remember, this is the same thing with YouTube, or what we talked about on one of my podcast episodes as we talk about Disney and their new thing called Disney Circle, and which it only serves up Disney content. So guess what? These folks are figuring out how to create channels so that only their content gets to your kids. All right. So, but just the link to the article is in this. Again, the link to all the free resources are there. But I'm proud to announce Jack Bauer and I, right, Jack? Jack is excited. You can tell. See, Jack is just shaken with happiness. Launch of the Sheepdog Parent Podcast. First 5 episodes have dropped. And actually, I call these chapters. And the reason I call these chapters, this is like the book of life. I don't want to say that it's an episode. These things are really, we're talking about the book of life for these kids. So this is the Sheepdog Parent Chronicles. I'm chronicling the things that parents go through. A lot of this has come from not only my experiences, but what I've heard from some of you parents out there. So get on that podcast, subscribe to iTunes, Stitcher, or Google Play. Your choice. Just make sure you download it, listen to it. Hop on iTunes, give me a rating, give me a review. Just be honest about it. I can take it. If you have any suggestions, criticisms, whatever it is, just drop me a note. You can do it here in the Facebook thing. And look, we're going to have some fun. But remember, you still got to be the example. So if you use this and you're doing, if your kids watch you ordering stuff and doing stuff, they're going to do the same thing if they get this Echo Dot. So just be the example. Be careful of what you do. Get your heads out of your phone. So, heads up, phones down, or phones down, heads up. I'll come up with some hashtag. Just remember, be the example, do the right thing, subscribe to the podcast, listen to it, the Sheepdog Parent. We're going to have more neat stuff coming out. Go hit up the new website, newly redesigned website. Go hit the resource page. I've got a lot more stuff coming on that resource page here pretty soon. All right, folks. Well, hey, look, this is kind of a short one because I'm kind of tired. Like I said, it's been a busy 3 days up until 11 p.m. Monday and then a full last 2 days at a public safety conference, which networking into the night. So, but hey, that's okay, man. Got the shades on. I'm ready to go chill. Me and Jack Bauer are going to go chill. Y'all be cool. Be the example, and I will see you on the next episode.